The topic for today's discussion is cultivation of sugarcane. Sugarcane, Saccharum officinarum, belongs to the genus Saccharum in the family Graminae. It is an important commercial crop of the world, occupying 13.5 million hectares of area. It is used for production of sugar. India, with 3.5 million hectares of area under this crop, is the largest sugarcane producing country in the world. Uttar Pradesh is the leading state in growing this crop in India. Approximately 80% of sugar is produced from sugarcane and 20% is produced from sugar beet. Now let's see about the economic importance of this crop. Only a fraction of its production is used in small scale industry for making local khansari and gur. Sugarcane's products like sugar and fermented products are very important in making and preserving various kinds of medicines like syrups, liquids, capsules, etc. Sugarcane provides a juice which is used for making white sugar and jaggery and many byproducts like baggage and molasses. Baggage is used as a fuel for production of fiberboard, papers, plastics, etc. Molasses are used in distilleries for the manufacture of ethyl alcohol, butyl alcohol, citric acid, etc. Rum is the best potable spirit made from molasses. Molasses is also used as an additive to feeds for livestock. Green tops of sugarcane are a good source of fodder for cattle. Its remains are good manure in alkaline and saline soils. The canes are also chewed by man for the sweet juice. Let's see about the origin and history of this crop. Cultivation of sugarcane probably originated on the islands of New Guinea in the South Pacific about 8,000 years ago and spread to the nearby Solomon Islands, the New Hebrides, and then to New Caledonia. About 2,000 years later, sugarcane had moved westward, reaching Indonesia, the Philippines, and then northern India. The origin of Saccharum officinarum is Indo-Myanmar-China border with New Guinea as the main center of diversity. Saccharum officinarum is called noble canes due to thick, juicy, low-fiber canes of high sucrose content. The origin of Saccharum barbara is northern India. Let's see about the area and distribution of this sugarcane. Sugarcane is grown in more than 100 countries under temperate, subtropical and tropical conditions. Brazil is major sugarcane producing country with an area of about 90.77 lakhs hectare and production of about 717.46 million tons, followed by India. However, productivity is highest in Colombia, that is 101.32 tons per hectare, followed by Philippines, that is 93.71 tons per hectare, and that of India's is about 31.22 tons per hectare. Major sugarcane producing states are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Assam and Kerala. Let's discuss about the classification of this sugarcane crop. Cultivated sugarcane is classified into three species. The first one is Saccharum officinarum. These are thick and juicy canes, good for chewing purpose also. These canes contain high sugar and low fiber. The second one is Saccharum sinensis. This species of cultivated sugarcane is indigenous to northeastern India. This species is characterized by long and thin stalks, broad leaves, low to medium sucrose content and early maturity. The third one is Saccharum barberi. This species is also indigenous to northeastern India. It is characterized by a short and thin stalks, narrow leaves, low to medium sucrose content, and early maturity. Now let's discuss about the climate situation of this crop. Warm and humid climate is favorable for the growth. A temperature range of 30 to 40 degrees Celsius with annual rainfall ranging between 70 to 150 centimeter is the best for its successful cultivation. Higher temperature like 50 degrees Celsius stops its growth, and very low temperature below 20 degrees Celsius slows down its growth. Warm, long days produce plants with more tillers, juice, and high sucrose contents. Let's see about the soil condition favorable for this crop. Sugarcane crop can be grown on a wide range of soils like sandy loam, clay loam, loam or black cotton laterites, reddish or brown soils. It can be grown even on soils with pH range of 6.5 to 7.5. The best soils suitable for sugarcane is well drained with high content of organic matter. Therefore, heavy clay soils with proper drainage or light soil with irrigation facilities are also favorable for this crop. Let's see about the varieties developed so far under this crop. Some of the important varieties in India are COS 687, CO Pand 84211, COJ 64, COLK 8001, CO1148, COS 767, COS 802, COC 671, COC 85061, CO 8021, CO 6304, COJ 79, CO 740, COM 7125, CO 7527, CO 8014, CO 7804, CO 8338, CO 6806, CO 6907, CO 7805, CO 7219, and CO 8011. Let's discuss about the cultural practices for this sugarcane. The first one is land preparation. To prepare the field for sugarcane, a number of plowings are given with a country plow, where clods are broken and stubbles are removed. This is followed by deep plowing with tractor or moldboard plow and planking. Finally, 2 or 3 harrowings are given to bring the seedbed into fine tilt. After plowing, ridges are made to divide the field into convenient sized beds for irrigation and drainage. Let's see about the planting methods for this crop. Set requirement. Sugarcane crop is propagated by stem cutting. The upper half portion of the plant bears buds of high viability and is best for raising new crop. Cane sets of 2 or 3 nodes bearing 3 to 4 vegetative buds are made from the healthy plants, free from insect pests and diseases, and top portion of the plants after hand peeling. About 35,000 to 40,000 sets are required for 1 hectare. Let's see about the seed treatment. Cane seed sets are wet and sugary. Therefore, while in soil before sprouting into new plant, these are mostly damaged by insects, that is termites and fungus. Seed treatment can be done by agar 0.5% or eritan 0.5%, terramycin or erythromycin 250 ppm, streptomycin that is 100 ppm, or carbendazim 0.1% treatment is best. Time of planting. The crop can be sown round the year. The best time of planting the sugarcane sets for spring crop is the period when the atmospheric temperature records an average of 25 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the time of sowing in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka is earlier, that is December to January. Then the time of sowing in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, that is within February to March. Now let's see about the method of planting of sugarcane. The first method is flat planting. Flat planting is most common in intensive sugarcane growing areas where soil moisture is available in plenty. Sets are kept in shallow, that is 8 to 10 cm deep furrows at 75 cm apart. On an average, one viber bud per 10 cm length in each furrow is planted. The field is heavily planked. This method of sowing is popular in North India. The second method is furrow planting. Furrow planting method is mostly common under low soil moisture condition. After sowing, irrigation is given immediately. Sets are kept deep, that is 10 to 15 cm furrows at 90 cm apart. On an average, at 3 budded sets per feet length is planted. Furrows are covered with 5 to 6 cm soil and irrigation in furrows is applied. The third method is trench method. Trench method of sowing sugarcane is mostly used in areas where strong winds and rainy season cause lodging of the cane, that is in coastal areas where crops grow tall. Furrows are not made, but in place of this, only trench of about 25 cm deep at 90 cm distance in line are made by manual labor. Fertilizers and insecticides are mixed with soil and trenches are again filled with soil, keeping one shed per trench at a depth of 5 cm. Irrigation is applied only on successful sprouting. Let's see about the manures and fertilizer requirements of this sugarcane crop. Farmyard manures is added 1 month before planting at the rate of 10 to 12 tons per hectare. For general purposes, without soil test facilities, 100 kg nitrogen, 80 kg phosphorus, 80 kg potash and 80 kg calcium per hectare are applied. Half dose of nitrogen and full dose of other fertilizers are placed in furrows below or on the side of cane sets at the time of sowing as a basal dose. The rest of the nitrogen is applied in 2 splits as top dressing during plant growth period. The application of fertilizer at an early stage of plant growth is advantageous and increases the sucrose content in the juice. Now let's see about the water management of this crop. The implementation of drip irrigation and fertigation in sugarcane has proved to be technically feasible and economically viable. The vegetative growth period of sugarcane crop can be looked upon in 4 stages. The first one is sprouting stage, the second one is formative stage, the third one is grand growth stage, and the last one is maturity stage. The water requirement during second and third stages are most important, hence timely irrigation results in more juice with high sucrose contents. After the monsoon, mostly 6 to 7 irrigations are required for successful crop production. Now let's come to arting up, dethrashing and propping for this crop. Soil between the furrows of canes is taken with the help of spade and applied to the side of the plants. This arting up is advantageous in many ways. For example, it acts as a hoeing and it mixes the top dress fertilizers well in the soil. and it supports the plant to save them from lodging, and it also helps the bud to sprout profusely and makes water and drainage easy. Dethrusing is done to make more photosynthesis available for stalk growth, enables carbon dioxide enrichment in the crop canopy, reduce pest incidence, bud sprouting, and facilitate easy harvesting. Propping is done to check lodging and damage to cane due to high wind velocities. Let's discuss about the weed management of this crop. Generally, sugarcane is most sensitive to weed infestation during tillering. It requires weed-free environment for the first 90 to 100 days. Removal of weeds by hand at 30, 60 and 90 days after planting is the best method of weed control. Sugarcane thrush mulch at the rate of 7.5 to 10 tons per hectare at 45 days after planting to an average thickness of 10 cm over the soil surface is effective. Most commonly used herbicide is pre-emergent spray of atrazine at the rate of 2 kg per hectare in 1000 liters of water, followed by 2,4-D at the rate of 1 kg per hectare at 60 days after planting as post-emergent herbicide. Now let's come to diseases management. Some of the diseases of sugarcane crop and their suggested control measures are as below. The first one is red rot disease. This disease is caused by a fungus, Colectotrichum falcatum. Leaves start losing color and withering. Use of seed sets from resistant variety, dipping sets in 0.25% solution of agar or erythrin for 2 to 3 minutes are advisable. The second disease is wilt. The disease is caused by a fungus, Cephalosporium sakari. The crown leaves become yellow during late season and cane dries. To control the disease, they are uprooted and burned, and fresh plantings are done with resistant varieties. The third disease may be red stripe, which is caused by bacteria Xanthomonas rubrilinians. It appears in the month of May. Leaves show red streaks. To control this disease, roguing out and burning the affected plants are done. Let's discuss about insect and pest management. Sugarcane crop is attacked by a large number of insect pests at various stages of its growth. Important ones are described as root borer. These insects live in the dorsal side of the leaves. The female lays eggs and larva develops and falls to the ground, thereby making hole into the root tissues. To control this insect, standing crop is given a spray with 1.5 liters of Novacron 40 EC in 600 liters of water when eggs and moths are visible in the field. The next disease is sugarcane whitefly. Adults of these insects as well as nymphs of the insect suck the sap from the dorsal surface of the leaves. As a result, leaves turn yellow. To control the pest, spraying is given with 1.5 liters of Novacron 40 EC in 500 liters of water. The next disease is shoot borer. The moth of this insect lays eggs on the dorsal surface of the leaves. The caterpillar feeds on epidermis of the leaf set and bores into the shoot, giving offensive smell. To control, spraying 5 liters of gamma BHE 20 EC in 500 liters of water or dipping the seed sets in such solution for 2 to 3 hours at the time of planting are done. Let's see about the cropping system requirement for sugarcane. Intercropping with sugarcane is a profitable practice. It can be done both with leguminous and non-leguminous crops. Some of the intercrops used are sugarcane with potato, that is during autumn, sugarcane with wheat, that is during autumn, sugarcane with toria during autumn, sugarcane with lentil during autumn, sugarcane with mung during spring, and sugarcane with urad bean during spring. Now let's come to harvesting and yield of this crop. Harvesting at the right stage of maturity is an important consideration. Sugarcane is considered to be matured and ready for harvesting if it attains over 16% sucrose and 85% purity of cane juice. The juice from the center portion of the stalk having reading 17 to 18 by the refractometer is suitable for harvesting for sugar factory. Sugarcane with a Brix percentage closer to 23% is considered to produce the highest quality of cane sugar. Harvesting is done with the help of sickle or knife. Stalks are cut at ground level, leaves are stripped off, and green top is cut. The canes are tied up in bundle and carried to the factory for sugar or gur making. Let's see how the yield potential of this crop is. The average yield of cane is 500 quintals per hectare, but under scientific management it may yield about 800 quintals per hectare. Ratoon crop gives lower yield than fresh crops. Let us come to the conclusion part of this discussion on sugarcane cultivation. Knowledge on the economic use of sugarcane, adaptable climatic situations for growth and development of the crop, the suitable varieties for different agro zones of the country, the cropping system suitable for all the agroclimatic conditions, etc., is mandatory for successful production of sugarcane. Sugarcane production and productivity can be enhanced with the use of scientific methods to cope with the climate change and the changing environment. Irrigation system needs priority at the right time and quantity in view of the erratic rainfall pattern. Modernized juice extractions and sugarcane factories equipped with high-tech machineries have to replace human labor system in the sugarcane factory for narrowing down the cost of cultivation. Efficient input use, reuse of sugarcane waste, and economic utilization of byproducts of sugarcane factories like baggage, molasses, etc., would make a chain of sustainability in the sugarcane industries to make India the sugar bowl of the world.